G'day, welcome back to the channel and welcome to this edition of MGUY EV News for Tuesday the 4th of June 2024. Don't forget to make sure you're subscribed and you've got all notifications enabled so you never miss another video. So in the good old days you used to be able to go to your local fuel station with paper money or coins or whatever and buy fuel just like that. So easy. Now you need a smartphone, you need apps, you need cellular connections, you need the whole works before you can charge your EV. And of course, if the cellular network goes down, then so do the chargers. Leading EV charging network hampered by Telstra outage. A Telstra service outage is currently disrupting leading electric vehicle EV charging network ChargeFox, with connectivity issues and difficulties accessing charging services affecting Australian customers. The outage has affected both the charging stations and the ChargeFox application, and there's no timeline yet on how long the outage will affect the firm. At 3:30 a.m. on Sunday morning, June 2nd, there was an outage of one of our two Telstra networks, ChargeFox CEO John Sullivan told Car Expert. We discovered that there was a problem with the Telstra network, and technicians were sent out that morning. They deduced there was a problem with their infrastructure at the very top and installed a new part. Brilliant. Why you need apps, phones, smartphones, all this palaver just to charge your car, just to put fuel in your car effectively? What if you don't have a smartphone, as many older people don't? What if you want to use cash? Too bad, loser. A random fire at LEGOLAND. You have to go quite a long way down in the article before you find out what it is. Fire destroys part of LEGOLAND theme park in western Denmark, melting replicas of famed buildings. A fire believed to have been caused by a short circuit has destroyed part of Miniland, a section of the LEGOLAND theme park in western Denmark, with replicas of famous buildings made of Lego bricks. A fire believed to have been caused by a short circuit has destroyed part of Miniland, a section of the LEGOLAND theme park in western Denmark, with replicas of famous buildings made of Lego bricks, the park said Wednesday. Video surveillance showed that the fire started in one of the electric cars that runs on rails, which was being recharged overnight, LEGOLAND spokesperson Kasper Tanzig said. The fire started Wednesday at 4 a.m. and was quickly extinguished, but a number of the replica buildings melted, the local newspaper Jydske Vestkisten said. The fire also destroyed an area built to resemble a small-scale version of a Danish port, Tanzig said. Well, this isn't the first time that a small electric vehicle buggy thing has caused immense damage. There was that golf club that was completely burned to the ground when one of its golf carts, the lithium-ion batteries in a golf buggy, just decided to spontaneously combust and burnt the whole thing down. So saving the forests is very, very important for environmentalists until it isn't. California Clean Energy Project threatens thousands of protected Joshua trees, reports. A California-based renewable energy company plans to clear thousands of protected Joshua trees in the Mojave Desert to make way for a solar project that will generate electricity for nearly 180,000 homes in coastal neighborhoods instead of the impacted communities, according to reports. The Los Angeles Times reported that the company, Avantus, is planning to build the Aratina solar project on 2,300 acres near Boron and Desert Lake, California, two towns in Kern County. Residents of the poverty-stricken towns are angered by the project, not just because of the construction dust, but also because the land where the solar facility will be located is home to endangered desert tortoises. The residents' concerns reportedly were ignored by county officials, who unanimously approved the project, because net zero trumps everything. Even our local Channel 7 News has got the story of the Teslas mounting up on our docksides, and they've put out a little news item here. Let's watch.
All dressed up and nowhere to go. 2,000 Teslas arrive here at Port Melbourne every month, but there's no buyers to take them home.
All of a sudden we've got a huge backlog of Teslas that aren't moving. They've just stopped moving.
Tesla sales slumped 44% in April, despite the US car giant making multiple and significant price cuts to its fleet in a bid to compete with the growing Chinese EV market.
Tesla's usually come into this country pre-sold. These cars aren't. They're sitting here waiting for buyers.
Tesla isn't the only company suffering. Electric vehicle sales in Australia dipped 5% in April after more than 3 years of double and triple digit growth.
People are starting to tighten their purse strings. They really want value out of a car. Electric vehicles comparatively are more expensive than internal combustion cars.
Car experts say the sector is struggling to advance beyond the early adopter phase, blaming poor charging infrastructure and plummeting resale values for creating uncertainty.
People are just a little bit weary about those price fluctuations and what it means for them when it comes to resale time.
The sales slowdown could have major implications for the state government's zero emissions vehicle target. It wants 50% market share by 2030. We're currently sitting around 7%.
They are absolutely dreaming. There is not a chance that's going to happen.
Tesla acknowledged sales were down, but says while there might be an impression of a stock build-up, it's business as usual for the car company.
Business as usual. Absolutely. Everything's going swimmingly, right, Tesla? Here's just a reminder of how much water it takes to put out an EV fire. Well, when I say put it out, I mean temporarily extinguish it until it decides to catch fire again. St. Lucie firefighters need 20,000 gallons of water on electric vehicle battery fire. And all of that water is now toxic. An electric vehicle's battery caught fire and had to be put out by 2 special operation teams from the St. Lucie County Fire District, SLCFD. The Special Operations Team sprang into action Sunday morning around 9:45 a.m. in response to a Nissan Leaf battery fire on the 5,000 block of US 1, according to SLCFD. SLCFD reported that firefighters had to carefully move the car away from a building and its fuel tanks before they could effectively tackle the blaze. Yes, because it would quite easily set fire to a building and burn it down. Over 20,000 gallons of water were reportedly used to extinguish the battery fire successfully. And I bet they made sure that all of that water was carefully contained and then treated before it was released into the environment. What do you reckon? That's just about it for this one. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Bye for now.